Three, two, one, pills.
Two stalwarts of our versus community. If you're interested in the Virus Buster League, they are, I believe, getting ready for another season of that coming up pretty soon here.
Hmm.
Check our Discord, which if you're not already on our Discord, it just got put in chat right before we came live. So please do that, as we've got about a dead heat right now, Savage.
Yeah, both players making really good work of this level 6. Um, Dave certainly cleared out the right-hand side very quickly, and there were some great opportunities, both vertical and horizontal, for him to take advantage of. So really nice stuff over there. And both of these players have just such an interesting approach to the game. Dave's is as enigmatic game player as he is in person. Just amazing stuff.
Dave, very early in my career, if you want to call it. Dave was telling me that one of the things that he had decided a long time ago is if I can't win, I'm at least going to give everybody a good show. So
Hmm.
that definitely a hallmark of Dave Smith's style. But doing more than just giving everybody a good show right now, he is going to be out first at a 117,
And
but
swung
swung
out
right
at a
behind
one.
him.
Yeah, just basically one pill behind him. But these boards, I've been pretty happy with them, honestly, in terms of their diversity. Great sweet tea for Dave down the right-hand side of the board.
They're what you want to see. Although I know Swang would like to see a red yellow, and that's kind of a rarity that we're not seeing one of those.
Hmm.
There comes one. He's gonna make this combo and make a nice drop. It was completely telegraphed, but that's okay. This isn't football. It doesn't matter if you telegraph your plays.
I think, as we get into the higher and higher levels, we're going to see people sort of telegraphing, but the the big brainness of their plays might be lost on us sometimes as commentators.
That never happened. What are
No,
you
that never
talking about?
happens. Oh, speaking of big brain, I think Dave's working on something. He wants this yellow horizontally, takes it, gets a nice combo. Meanwhile, Swang down the left-hand side of the board makes a nice cascade himself. He is going to have to take some drop time on the right, unless he tries to build up a platform and go horizontally, but not sure if that's going to be the play.
The doctor hasn't been the kindest to Dave at this point. He's just not really getting the pills he'd like to see. He's got a lot of opportunity for some interesting doubles. Looks like he's going to make some good drops here. Definitely Dave style play, but the
Hmm.
doctor has not always been playing into his hand. As Dave, again, like you said, very enigmatic. I see what he's doing, but oh my
Yeah.
gosh, swung
Swung
out about
out at a
3 minutes.
3-1.
Yeah,
Right, exactly. Just not standard necessarily, but also gets the job done. And Dave's gonna go for a horizontal here. Is dropping down some garbage, which isn't the most efficient, but he's gonna get out as soon as he has this extra red. Meanwhile, Swang already tearing his way through this level 8, but is going to run out of space for blue. He's working on a horizontal right now, which will drop some awesome garbage down on top when he's able to fire that combo.
and just that lack of blue is, in fact, what is holding that
Mm.
combo up. He
Oh.
wants, actually, I think that red blue was
Ah.
exactly what he needed, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard to tell when
There
these
it
combos
is.
come up, but there he goes. Didn't quite come off the way I think he had
Mm-hmm.
drawn it up, but did get a really nice combo out of that. But that little bit of time that took has given Dave just a bit of a chance to start getting caught up here.
Yeah, this is basically a three virus game. And but coming down to the bottom of Dave's level, notice how separated it is at the bottom. He is going to have the chance to take things out horizontally, especially the blues. Now, I think he's going to drop down the left-hand side. He's going to get a nice cascade to drop the yellow down on top, and more red garbage falls in column 1. So notice he likes to say douche, 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 because that's the sound that the combos make.
Yeah, Dave with that very magical NPR style
Hmm.
voice. Uh, I was watching on stream and I saw Dave come up and I went, make him talk so we know it's him. But anyway, apparently Swang is listening to the chat.
So Swang out at about a 452, 453, something like that. Meanwhile, Dave working on his last horizontal and vertical. Nice double vertical from Swang just now. But take a look at this board, Ook. Oh my goodness.
That's the doctor being the doctor right there. If anything could give Dave the time to catch up, it is this board.
Ugh.
Thankfully, red yellow is pretty much the most common color that we see. Maybe it's just me, but it sure seems that way. But Swang just finding
Yeah.
ways to make combos out of this, and you have to when the doctor's giving you
hmm
whatever we were just looking at.
Yeah, and notice he just cut through that like a hot knife through butter, honestly. I mean, just and RNG is cooperating with him as well, just not really giving him as soon as he doesn't need those red yellows anymore, he's not getting them. And that's a hallmark of Swang's play. He finds a way to use everything and makes it look effortless.
A nice sweet tea from Dave. Speaking of things that look effortless, he's throwing a whole bunch of pills down there, but they were really just cool stuff. As swung out at a
Mm,
618.
very
GG's for
nice
him.
time.
This is exactly what you see with the Dave Smith board. I'm not surprised by anything here as he
hmm
sees the time is out and goes ahead and calls it. But and by the way, we did get a in the chat, Frank letting us know that Swang shirt says, "Do your best, everyone." Thank you
Really?
for our resident Japanese speaker.
Oh, you know,
That doesn't surprise me
Swang
at
is
all.
no, Swang is just the nicest.
He's just saying that
Another
because he's listening.
Another interesting thing is the night before the versus tournament, we had an interesting little NES remix tournament that where score attack was a component, and Swang happened to win that as well. So the combo style really paying off in lots of ways. He won a Wii U, so he was really cleaning up last weekend.
Yeah, really. As I want to say that is reminiscent of the Nintendo World Championships. We'll have to get Chris Bidwell in to adjudicate on
Yes.
whether or not that's the case.
Yep. That was what it was.
I was thinking that
And
when I was watching it on stream, I thought that seemed awful familiar.
so Dave's board currently quite spiky. A lot of, and it's all yellow spikes at the top. But these double yellows coming along at just the right time, so that he doesn't have to worry about any drop time. But can we get some reds going? Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna get some.
nice.
Decides smartly not to put that yellow down uh, where it would where your first sense would dictate is where it needs to go because he saw, hey, I'm getting a double coming up. I'm going to make a horizontal, make some magic. And he's keeping this one close.
hmm Swang's got that horizontal to drop down, just needs two reds, and he gets them out at a 113. Really nice time there.
As Dave,
And
he's
he's
got about six more reds and he'll be out as well.
Swang opens level 7 with a really nice horizontal there. But his board is kind of messy now, not in the sense that he has a lot of garbage, but in the sense that look at 1, 2 are high up and 8 is high up. So he is going to be taking that drop time. But again, just as I say that, things are pretty evened out again now in Swang's board. So looking really good for him.
I was very curious how he was going to attack those blues on the left-hand side. He's got the opportunity for a triple and gets the pills that he needs to set that up. Oh, does a swim one over from where I would have thought he would have gone. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Interesting play. I mean, it still worked. It surprised me. I thought he was gonna go a little further, but Swan, being a personal trainer, knows how important swimming is and wanted to make sure to give everybody a good demonstration.
Although, he might advocate it because it's low impact, but here a swim is high impact.
It's high impact on your brain, that's for sure.
So Swang is going to be bringing down that column 1 with the red. Red blue would be great, and just as we say that, he gets it. He's going to take this He needs this one yellow, and he will be out at a 234. Awesome time from Swung.
Absolutely. As see if Dave, okay, he can take a red blue and tuck it on that column 1 2 and be able to get it
Mhm.
cleanly out. I don't know if he is willing to do that. Nope, he decides to make the drop, eat the time, but get a good combo, and he is out at a 258. That is a really good time.
Mhm.
Um, anything under 3 minutes coming out of level 8 is, or out of level 7 is something you want.
Mhm. Yeah. Now, Swang's board, iffy. He had all of this red yellow set up, and notice he's been waiting very patiently to take out those blues horizontally because he had some plans for garbage drop down on top. So he is able and willing to be patient for those long things. Again, setting up horizontals. I think Swang never met a horizontal he didn't like, Ook. I think that's just his taste.
Yep. And that's, we all definitely go through that phase when we're learning the game, and some people get really good at them. Some people just, start being a little more judicious, and it just depends on what your style ends up. I'm the same way with tucks, Everybody learns to do tucks early and then decides whether that's for them. I just kind of never give up on them. But yeah, Swung definitely that way with his horizontals.
Oh, I really want a red yellow for Dave because I want that fat log. Swung out at a 411. Woo!
Very
Oh,
manufactured fat log too. There it goes. Looking
yay!
nice.
Hmm. Feeling cute. Now look at the top of Swang's board again, all red yellow, and not a very obvious place to put those blues. So he's using them as strategic garbage to just clear out some of those yellows. But I think he's got that horizontal set up. Finally, the blues getting exposed, but this is a testament to how good Swang is that he got through that section, but with only one tiny pill half of garbage. So very nicely done. Ooh.
Dave needs a couple more reds. He's going to be out just a touch under 5 minutes. So
Hmm.
a bit behind, but still running on a really good pace. So that's a testament to how good both of these players really are, as they are just putting on a good show for us.
And at the end of that last level, Dave's showing how the meta is a little bit different on medium and high. Uh, really good speed players play both of these speeds, but Dave was able to play very high up because of that medium speed. He's got a little more time to maneuver.
Yeah, and it's yeah, a lot of our new players. I know we've got probably some folks who this is their first time watching a speed tournament. One of the first questions we get asked, what's the requirement on speed? And the answer is there's not one. Our players will play on medium or on high. It really depends on what you as a player feel most comfortable with.
Hmm.
For a lot of players, like you said, getting those combos, uh, you know, medium makes just the most sense. For some players like Swang, high gets you a 606.
Wow,
So
and
GG's.
GG's to Swang. Really fast time, but also Dave managed to really clean up his game, and just he's very close to the end now, but it looks like he is topping out.